Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Expos and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Beyond the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch coming, here it is. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, it's just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. This is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
So now to the plate, Willy Adames. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting third, the catcher, number 96.
Standing in now, Stephen Segui, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. 4th home run here in the early going as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Russell Martin now.
The designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Luplow will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, the Expos lead it 2-0. Ryan Yarbrough gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
And now a pitch on the way. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
In now, Oscar Mercado. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1-1 the count. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. Windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, throw a 10 over it, bring out the clown. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
And that'll bring in Ramirez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the weather forecasts I'm hearing down here point to a fairly significant threat of rain later in the ballgame. Of course, the grounds crew and umpires will work to get this one in without delay, but they also told me that they won't hesitate to halt the game to let the weather pass through if it's impacting the play on the field or, of course, putting the safety of the players at risk. For now, we'll have to wait and see how things develop.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
You hope not, but you knew it potentially could happen. You kind of read the grounds crew. If they were running and scattering in the dugouts and running towards the tarp, you kind of prepared yourself that this one was going to get shut down at some point. But you got to stay focused. That pitcher doesn't care. He's trying to take food off your table.
The 1-0. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Unable to find the zone with the slider. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 to short. On to first, and there are two down.
Batting it, the left fielder, Manuel Margot.
At the plate, Manuel Margot. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
infield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ramirez is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leveraged. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself, he knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Two out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Digging in, Jordan Luplow. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Santana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Adames picks it up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Into the box now, Roberto Perez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Two men are on with two men out. This is foul right side. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with the 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up on to first, and the Tribe are held in check as the inning is over. One hit, one error in the inning, but they wind up leaving two. We played two full. Montreal is out in front here, 2-0. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Yandy Diaz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 0-1.
1-1, come on! The count 1-1.
Misses, ball 2. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now back, the center fielder, Kevin.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the stretch, high drive deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Ready for another chance? Willie Adames. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Grounded back up the middle. The second for one. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weakly hit to third. Reined in. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 25, Mercado.
So stepping in, Oscar Mercado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Expos are out on top 2-0. Stepping up now, Stefan Segui comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 96.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
1-0 count, here it is. That softly hit to right, will that get down? Hernandez stay with it as he backs up and puts it away, 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there, you thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
1-2, here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Russell Martin. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot for Russell Martin. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Edwin.
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Montreal is on top 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0. Wait for the pitch.
Down the third baseline. And there's 1 away.
Now back, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Adames scoops it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court.
Now batting, third baseman, Ramirez.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he fouls this one off.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yasiel Puig.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Margot, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
The Indians, the left fielder.
Standing in, Domingo Santana. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
So coming to the plate, Jordan Luplow. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. The pitch.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1 out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. Adames brings it in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Digging in, Roberto Perez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Onto the home run porch and gone.
Still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mercado will call this one as he comes in to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So striding in, Willie Adames, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Lifted in the air to center. Mercado will wait on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 96.
Into the box now, Stefan Segui. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ben Zobrist will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set and the pitch.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 out so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Nick Whitgren trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Nick Whitgren.
At the plate, Russell Martin. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Count 1 and 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. Montreal leads it 6-1. Digging in, Oscar Mercado. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, man. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now that's
Striding in, Francisco Lindor. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. Segui is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Ready once again, Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 6 full. The Expos lead this one 6-1. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Yasiel Puig.
Pitch on the way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A 1-1 count to Puig. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Manuel Margot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Margot. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Manuel Margot leaves the yard with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, you could tell as soon as the pitcher released that one, he almost wanted to pull it back. That thing popped right out of his hands, and that hitter's eyes lit up.
Phil Maton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy.
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz fouled off. One out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Luplo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. The Expos are out in front 7-1. In now for Cleveland, Carlos Santana. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
now batting, the third baseman, Ramirez.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Oliver Drake takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
All right, Jose. Here we go.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Lifted the other way to left center. Margot's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
So digging in now, Domingo Santana. He singled and popped out in his first two at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Strike two up in the zone.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
High in the air down the right field line. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Willie Adames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Willie Adames.
Here's the first pitch to him. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Skied into very shallow right. Luplow has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in and looking for more, Stefan Segui. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's good.
1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. One out, nobody on. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Russell Martin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Digging in now, Jordan Luplow. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Jordan Luplow.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And there's one down now.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto Ramirez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Roberto Perez is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
The second baseman picks up again.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. One and one the count now. Runners on first with one down. Strike taken up in the zone. The bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 25.
Ready now, Oscar Mercado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Go, Cleveland.
2-0.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
From the belt, kicks and deals to 2-2 now.
Yep.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Indians leave 1. They're down 7-1. Dominic Leone enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Dominic Leone.
Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow!
Now batting, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in to try it again, Yasiel Puig. He could really use a knock here, 0-for-3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope, outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Stepping up to the plate, Manuel Margot. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Expos on top, 7-1. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Margot is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on.
Let's go, Indians!
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Carlos Santana, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Last strike now for Cleveland. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1, the final score in tonight. Montreal get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Ryan Yarbrough notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.